Quadratic expressions, part 2.
Hi, hello everyone. You will continue the previous class. So next, nature of the roots. So your nature of the roots depends on delta, that is discriminant. So what is discriminant? B square minus 4ac is the discriminant. Here f of x is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. B, any quadratic equation and delta. So delta is of b square minus 4ac is called discriminant. It's called discriminant. So first one, if delta is greater than 0, if delta is greater than 0, so in that case, roots are real and distinct. If delta is greater than 0, then roots are real and distinct. So in that we have two conditions. So first one is, if delta is a perfect square, if delta is a perfect square, then roots are rational and distinct. And second one, if delta is not a perfect square, in that case roots are irrational and unequal. So for example, two x square plus 3x minus 2 is equals to 0. So this is any quadratic equation, and we want to find the nature of the roots. So the nature of the roots depends on delta. So that delta is discriminant. Now find delta here. So delta is what? B square minus 4ac. So comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c. Now clearly b value is 3. So get 3 square minus 4 into a into c. So that is 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. So what we get here? Delta is 9 plus 16, 25. So here this 25 can be written as 5 square. So this is perfect square. Perfect square, and it is greater than 0. So here you get delta is greater than 0. So in that case roots are real and distinct. And also delta is perfect square. See here, if delta is perfect square, in that case roots are rational and distinct. So find the roots of this equation. So that is x is equal to minus b. So minus 3 plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac. So what we got is 25. 25, that is 5 square. So divide by 2 into 2. We get 4. Now this is x is equal to minus 3 plus or minus 5 by 4. So we have two possibilities of x. So one is x is equal to minus 3 plus 5 by 4 and another one is minus 3 minus 5 by 4. So this is b by 4, that is 1 by 2. This is minus 8 by 2 minus 2. So clearly, so these are rational numbers. Rational. And both roots are unequal and unequal. If delta is greater than 0 and delta is a perfect square, so in that case, roots are rational and unequal. Now, what is the second case? If delta is not a perfect square, in that case, roots are irrational and unequal. I will give one example for this. X square plus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. So for this we want to find the roots. So that is x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2b. Now this is x is equal to minus 4 plus or minus under root of b square, that is 60 minus 4ac, that is 4 by 2a, that is. Now this is x is equal to minus 4 plus or minus, this is root 12. Root 12 write as 2 root 3. So divide by. So this is also write as x is equal to minus 2 plus or minus root 3. So what are the two possibilities? X is equal to minus 2 plus root 3 and minus 2 minus root 3. See here, so what is delta? Delta value is what here? Delta is b square minus 4ac. So that is, you got 60 minus 4, that is 12. So here, delta is greater than 0. In that case, roots are real and distinct. And also, if delta is not a perfect square, so here delta is 12. So here 12 is not a perfect square. In that case, roots are what? Irrational and unequal. So clearly root 3 is irrational, root 3 plus minus 2 also irrational. So these are irrational roots and both are unequal. So that is the first case. So your second case, if delta is equals to 0, that is b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. So in that case, roots are real and equal. Okay. So for example, x square minus 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. Okay. Now, you want to write x value, that is minus b, or simply this can be written as x minus 1 whole square is equals to 0. So this is x minus 1 into x minus 1 is equals to 0. You will get x is equals to 1 comma 1. That is, both roots are equal. That is 1 and 1. Now find delta here. B square minus 4ac. So that is, b square is what? Minus 2 square, that is 4 minus 4ac, this 4. So you got delta is 0. If delta is 0, in that case, roots are real. So clearly 1 is real and both are equal. So 1 comma 1. If delta is 0, roots are equal. And last case, if delta is less than 0, so in that case roots are complex numbers. So then roots are complex numbers. So complex numbers means, so these numbers in the form of a plus b. Okay. So for example, x square plus x plus 1 is equals to 0. So here we want to find the roots of this equation. So for that we have to write x is equal to minus b, that is minus 1, plus or minus b square, that is 1, minus 4ac, that is 4. So divide by 2a, that is. Now this is x is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 3. So divide by. So your root of minus 3. Root of minus 3 write as root of minus 1 into 3. So you know that I square value is minus 1. Now substitute here. What you got? 3i square. This is what? 3i. Okay. Now root of minus 3 write as root 3. So that is x is equal to what? Minus 1 plus or minus root 3i by 2. So here in the form of a plus ba. So clearly these are complex numbers. Whenever you got complex numbers, if delta is less than 0, in that case you will get roots are complex. See here. So what is delta here? B square minus 4ac. So this is delta and this is delta. So delta is what? Minus 3 less than 0. So roots are, you got complex numbers. So these are the nature of the roots. So next, note. So next to note. Find the quadratic equation whose roots are alpha and beta. So here you know that ax square plus bx plus c, which is the quadratic equation. Now this can be written as x square plus b by ax plus c by a is equals to 0, and also write as x square minus of minus b by ax plus c by a is equals to 0. So you know that if alpha and beta are the roots, then sum of the roots minus b by a and product of the roots c. Now substitute alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So that is x square minus alpha plus beta of x plus alpha beta is equals to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation when the roots are alpha and beta. So now we will discuss the few problems. So first one, find the quadratic equation whose roots are p minus q by p plus q and minus of p plus q by P minus Q. So here since P is not is equals to plus or minus Q. So here we want to find quadratic equation whose are alpha and beta. So this is alpha and this is beta. So here P is not equal to plus or minus Q. So because of if P is equal to Q, then this can be undifferent. If P is equal to minus Q, so in that case also alpha is not different. So that's why here given P is not equal to plus or minus Q. So solution, the required equation is x square minus of alpha plus beta of x plus alpha beta is equals to 0. So we want to find alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So first find alpha plus beta. So here are these two terms. You get P minus Q by P plus Q plus minus of P plus Q by P minus Q. So this is P plus Q into P minus Q. You get P square minus Q square and cross multiplication P minus Q whole square minus P plus Q whole square. Now it in the form of A minus B whole square minus of A plus B whole square. So this can be written as minus 4AB, that is minus 4PQ. So divide by P square minus Q square. So this is the sum of the roots. Now find the product of the roots, that is alpha beta. Multiplying these two, you get P minus Q by P plus Q into minus of P plus Q by P minus Q. So P plus Q, P plus Q, P minus Q, P minus Q get cancelled. Now you got alpha plus alpha beta is minus 1. So therefore required quadratic equation. So required quadratic equation is x square minus of alpha plus beta, that is minus 4pq. You get plus 4pq. So divided by p square minus q square of x plus alpha beta, that is minus 1 is equals to 0. So this is the required quadratic equation. So see the next question. If the equation x square minus 15 minus m into 2x minus 8 is equals to 0 has equal roots, then find m value. So here given equation has equal roots. So whenever the roots are equal, if delta is equals to 0, in that case roots are real and equal. Now given equation is x square minus 15 minus m into 2x minus 8 is equals to 0. Now this is right as x square minus 2mx plus 8m minus 15 is equals to 0. So it is the form of ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. Given equation has equal roots. Given roots are equal, therefore delta is 0. That is b square minus 4ac is 0. So b value is minus 2m, that is minus 2m whole square you will get 4m square minus 4 into a into c. So 1 into this one. You get 8m minus 15 is equals to 0. So here 4 is covered. You get m square minus 8m plus 15 is equals to 0. Now we have to find the roots of this equation. So here degree is 2. Then you will get this equation as 2 roots. So that is m square minus 5m minus 3m plus 15 is equals to 0. So here m is common. We get m minus 5 minus 3 is common. M minus 5 is equals to 0. So this is m minus 5 into m minus 3 is equals to 0. So m values are 3 and 5. So here next question. If alpha comma beta are the roots of quadratic equation, then find 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. Alpha by beta square plus beta by alpha square. Alpha power 4 beta power 7 plus beta power 4 alpha power 7. So solution. So given alpha beta are roots of ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Then sum of the roots. Then alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a and alpha beta is equal to c by a. Now see the first one. 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. So simplify this. You get alpha plus beta by alpha beta. So divide these two. You get a get cancel. Now you get minus b by c. So next one. 1 by alpha square plus 1 by beta square. Simplify this. You get alpha square plus beta square by alpha beta whole square. Now this can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta by alpha beta whole square. So this is alpha plus beta is what? Minus b by a square. This is b square by a square minus 2 alpha beta 2c by a and alpha beta whole square, that is c square by a square. So here both LCMs are get cancelled. You get b square minus 2ac. So divide by c. Next third one. Alpha by beta square plus beta by alpha square. So third one. Alpha by beta square plus beta by alpha square. Now cross multiplication. You get alpha cube plus beta cube. So divide by alpha beta whole square. In the form of a cube plus b cube. So that write as a plus b whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. So divided by alpha beta whole square. Now substitute the values alpha plus beta and alpha beta. So alpha plus beta is minus b by a, that is minus b cube by a cube minus 3 alpha beta, that is 3c by a. Alpha plus beta value is minus b by a. You get here plus b by a. And alpha beta whole square, that is c square by e square. Now simplify this. You will get 3abc minus b cube by ac square. Okay. Next one, fourth one. Alpha power 4 beta power 7 plus beta power 4 alpha power 7. So in both terms alpha power 4 beta power 4 is common. So that is alpha beta whole to the power of 4. So you get beta cube plus alpha cube. That is alpha cube plus beta cube. Now what is alpha beta? C by A. That is c power 4 by a power 4. Now alpha cube plus beta cube. See here already you know alpha cube plus beta cube. So here numerator value, take numerator value. So this is the numerator value, that is alpha cube plus beta cube. So this can be written as 3abc minus b cube by a. So this is the final answer. So finally quadratic equation, sum of the roots is 1 and sum of the squares of roots is 3. So here let alpha comma beta are the roots of required quadratic equation, and given condition sum of the roots is 1, that is alpha plus beta is equals to 1, and sum of the squares of the roots, so that is alpha square plus beta square is equal to 30. So these are the required conditions. Now how to write alpha square plus beta square? Alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta is equal to 30. So what is alpha plus beta value? 1. So 1 minus 2 alpha beta is equal to 13, and minus 2 alpha beta is equals to 12, and alpha beta is equal to minus 6. Okay. So you know that if alpha comma beta are roots of quadratic equation, then the quadratic equation is x square minus alpha plus beta of x plus alpha beta is equals to 0. Now substitute the values of alpha plus beta and alpha. So that is x square minus 6 minus 6 equals to 0. So which is the required quadratic equation. So see the next question. X square plus bx plus c and x square plus cx plus b equals to 0 have a common root. Then show that b plus c plus 1 is equals to 0. So here x square plus bx plus c. So here b is not is equal to c is equals to 0, and x square plus cx plus b is equals to 0. So this is equation 1 and equation. See here both have common root, means roots of 1 and 2. So here this is the quadratic equation. It has two roots, say alpha and beta, and this is also quadratic equation. It has the roots gamma and delta. But here one root is common for both. So here this is also alpha. So here both have the common root alpha. So here let alpha is common root of 1 and 2. So your root means this alpha satisfies the equation 1 and equation 2. Now substitute in place of x alpha. Then equation 1 implies alpha square plus b alpha plus c is equal to 0. And equation 2 implies alpha square plus c alpha plus b is equal to 0. And this is equation 3, this is equation 4. Now solving 3 and 4. So what do you get? Minus alpha square get cancel. Here b alpha minus c alpha. In that alpha is common. Write b minus. So here c minus b. In that minus common, b minus is equal to 0. So b minus c is common. You get alpha minus 1 is equal to 0. So your product of the terms equals to 0. So write each term as 0. That is b minus c is equal to 0. Alpha minus 1 is equal to 0. But here b is not is equal to c. So given b is not equal to c. So that is b minus c is not is equal to 0. So this is not equal to 0. Then alpha minus 1 should be 0. So therefore alpha minus 1 is equal to 0. From this alpha is equal to 1. Now substitute this alpha in either 3 or 4. Now 3 implies alpha is 1. So 1 square plus b into 1 plus c is equal to 0. This is b plus c plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is the required condition. Next problem. Prove that the roots of x minus a into x minus b equal to h square are always real. So here roots are real. So from the nature of the roots, so what is the first condition? If delta is greater than 0, in that roots are real and distinct. And the second case, delta is equals to 0. So roots are real and equal. So but here you want to prove roots of this equation are always real. Means you want to show delta value is greater than or is equals to 0. See here? So given x minus a into x minus b is equal to h square. Now this is x square minus of a plus bx plus ab minus h square is equal to 0. So it represents a quadratic equation. Now we want to find delta. So you want to find delta. And you have to show that delta value is greater than or equals to 0. So first find delta. Delta is b square minus 4ac. So what is b value here? Minus of a plus b whole square. That is a plus b whole square. Minus 4ac. So that is minus 4 into ab minus h square. So this is a plus b whole square minus 4ab plus 4h square. So you know that a plus b whole square minus 4ab value is a minus b whole square plus 4h whole square, write as 2h whole square. See here a minus b is whole square and 2h is whole square. Powers are even. Means for every value of a minus b or for every value of h, this value should be greater than 0. And if a is equal to b and h is equal to 0, a is equal to b means a minus b value is 0. This is 0 and this is 0. Then you get delta also 0. Means it is equal to 0. So that is delta is greater than or equals to 0. So in that case, roots are real, either distinct or equal. So therefore, roots of given equation are always real. See our next question. Find all numbers which exceed their square root by 12. So solution, let x be any number and given condition all numbers which exceed means x is exceed means more than x, their square root means square root of x by 12, that is plus 12. Now this is right as x minus 12 is equal to root x. Now squaring on both sides, so what do you get? X square plus 144 minus 24x is equal to x. Now this is x square minus 25x plus 144 is equal to 0, which is a quadratic equation. Now we have to find the roots of this equation. That is x square minus 16x minus 9x plus 144 is equal to 0. So when x is common, you will get x minus 16, minus 9 is common, you will get x minus 16 is equal to 0. Now this is x minus 16 into x minus 9 is equal to 0. So what are the x values? X is equal to 9 comma 16. Now substitute these values in this equation 1. If x is equal to 9, if x is equal to 9, so what do you get here? 9 minus 12. So from equation 1, 9 minus 12 is equal to root 9. So this is minus 3 is equal to 2. So this is not possible. If x is equal to 16, then equation 1 implies 16 minus 12 is equal to root 16. So this is 4 is equal to 4. So it is possible.